Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my Sunday Night Live. If you're watching this video live, it is Sunday, June 20th. Happy Sunday and happy Father's Day for those who are celebrating today. So I hope you had a great day with your dads or maybe husbands or brothers or any father figures in your life. I know I sure did. We took it real easy and nice today because it's been raining here. So thank you so much for joining me today. And I want to wait a second to let a few people jump on. Hi, Mom. Thanks for joining. When you jump on, type in hello into the live chat. And to do that, you want to make sure you're signed into your Gmail account. Just pop in hello. Let me know that you're here. Okay, so before we get started with our card today, which is going to be this cool 4th of July themed card, I want to remind you of two things. All right, so let me pull up my iPad. Okay, so the first thing here is our last chance product sale. Now, this I've been talking about frequently as of late because it's only good through the 30th, which is next week already. We're already almost at the end of June, which is insane. But this is for our January through June mini catalog. It is retiring soon. So some of the products, like some of the bundles, are carrying over. They're in that new annual catalog, which hopefully you have your hands on. If you don't, let me know and I can get you a copy. But hopefully you have your hands on that. You can see those bundles there, but some of the things are going away and they are up to 50% off. That's only while supplies last or June 30th at the latest. And I'll tell you that things are retiring because the holiday catalog is coming out soon and I get to see it on Tuesday and I'm so excited. I get to see all demos get to see the PDF on Tuesday. And I don't even know what I'll do because, hi, Alicia, thank you for joining me. Christmas is my favorite, so I tend to go a little bit crazy with the holiday catalog. It's usually my favorite catalog. So, but yeah, make sure you stock up on any of these products while you still can. All right, and then the other thing I wanted to remind you on is that I kind of changed up my class structure. So I have a YouTube video up kind of explaining everything in detail. So I'm not going to do that so much right now unless you have any questions. But I'm offering some classes and they're going to be structured as a class or a club. And in the club, you can subscribe to it. And that way you can just get it every single month. I'll send you an invoice to pay that fee. You can get it every month unless you decide to skip a month or cancel. And it's only $38. That includes the tax and the shipping from Stampin' Up! To Me and from me to you, as well as $20 in products, 6 project kits, which is 2 each of 3 designs, and PDF instructions and video tutorials, which is super, super awesome. June, we are focusing on Pansy Patch, and I'll let you in on a little secret. July is going to be using the What's Cookin' bundle and the basic borders dies. So look for that sneak peek picture to come out this week. But okay, enough chatting. Let's go ahead and make a card. So we are making this cute 4th of July card today. And I'm going to just leave it off to the side as we work, but I'm going to show you how to make this card today. So we're going to start off with a basic white card base. Now this is the thick basic white because I want it to be sturdy for a card base. And then I've got 2 more pieces of basic white here. One of them is going to be used as a mat, which you can kind of see right here. And this other smaller piece is actually what we put all these strips on. And that way they all are uniform on where they are cut and they all look super nice. So we are going to go ahead and get started. And as per usual, the blog post with all the measurements will be up tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Time on my blog. I will make sure to put the link down in the description box below as soon as that goes live. But right now in the description box below, you can see all the product that I use as well as links to them in case you are in need of anything. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a bunch of strips of paper here. And these were all random strips that I already had. Okay, so they're all cut at just various measurements. I'd say some are probably 1/2 inch, some are maybe 1/4 inch. Doesn't really matter, but these are all strips that I had. And this technique, this background, is called Scrappy Strip. I did not come up with the name, but I think it's an awesome name. And I first saw it from Australian demonstrator Kylie Bertucci and Bruno Bertucci, her husband. So super fun technique here, but this is a great way to use up any cardstock scraps that you may have. So I'm going to use my multi-purpose liquid glue, and we're going to go ahead and just make a fun background with these. So, and the reason I'm using this multi-purpose liquid glue is so that I can kind of wiggle the pieces around if I need to. Now, there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just going to lay random pieces on here. And while I do this, tell me how your weekend was. I will tell you that I've had a Alicia said she has lots of scraps. Yeah, this is a really great technique to use up a lot of scraps, especially because you feel bad about like getting rid of them. You know, I like to say like there's always a use for those random little bits. And this is a great way to use up the DSP. And you can see I've got 2 different reds and 2 different blues, and they look great together for this 4th of July card. So, okay, so tell me how your weekend's gone. My weekend's been really good. On Thursday night, I went to go see a live show, and it was outdoors. I saw Grease. It was all outdoors, and it was very, very good. It was a high school production, and I actually knew some of the cast members, which is why I went. And it was just very good, and it was so good to get back into a show. And then, let's see, Friday, I don't think I did like anything. And yesterday, I went to a lacrosse tournament, and I got very sunburnt. I was a little bit too late on putting on sunscreen, and so I am paying the price for it today. It's mainly my legs and my feet because of the sandals I was wearing that kind of got the bulk of it. But you can kind of see here too, my arms have kind of recovered, but you can see I have like this weird splotch here. I'm not really sure how that happened, but this area like right in here did not get sunburnt, where like this part did and this did. It's kind of turned more tan now on my arms, but yeah, that was a little bit rough. But that's okay. The lacrosse tournament was still fun, even though the team I was there for lost both of the games that they played, but that's okay. Okay, so we have got this background on. I'm going to let this dry a little bit just because when I cut that, I don't want to get adhesive all over my scissors. But you can kind of see how fun that is, right? So I'm going to just leave this upside down and move it to the side for a second while we move on. All right, we'll move those pieces to the side. And then I'm going to bring in a piece to do the, oh, here, let's see what Cher said. My weekend has been pretty good. Oh, you saw your best friend for the first time. That's awesome. A short road trip. You picked strawberries and you still got 6 pounds. Wow. Yeah, that rain today has been really weird. It was supposed to rain like all day and then it didn't. But yeah, it was super, super weird. But I'm so glad you got to see your best friend. That sounds awesome. Okay, so this star that I cut out here is actually from this Tidings and Trimmings bundle. And it's this biggest star right here. Now, this was my small little nod to Christmas because I'm so ready to start making Christmas cards. But I figured I better do 4th of July first. So I chose to use a star from a Christmas set. And I thought, you know, maybe that could count for today. But what's nice about this star is I can use my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And look at this, you guys. It fits in the screen, like in the camera screen. It is so stinking cute. It's like, I want to say it's like 2 pounds, but I could be wrong. It's so, so small, but it's so cute. Okay, so we're going to put this on here, and I am cutting the star out of Misty Moonlight, which is a beautiful color. I love this color. And I don't think I said the scraps here. I'm going to keep saying straps because it is just Scrappy Strip. It's so hard to keep those together. Sherry, you're going to get the Christmas bundle as it gets closer. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And just you wait because we've got a new catalog coming soon too. And I'm sure it's going to have some awesome stuff in it. But I don't know. I just think that's so cute. Okay, wait, I'm going to leave this out and put this away. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut out the 4th. Low-key weekend. Enjoyed the beautiful weather yesterday. Yeah, it was so nice yesterday, which I think is part of the reason why I got sunburnt because I did put sunscreen on. It was just that I put it on a little bit later than I should have, and I think that the nice weather kind of tricked me a little. Okay, let's see. Here's my piece here. So you can see here that I kind of wanted to do some gold on the 4th. Or the word 4th. And so I went ahead and put some of that gilded leafing on the bottom here. If you want to see how to do that, I did do that in my live video last weekend. Go ahead and watch that after this one's done. And you can see kind of how to do that. But I just like streaked my Versamark across it, added the heat and stick powder, and then went ahead and added the gilded leafing. And I think it turned out super well. So we've got that here, and then I've got the playful alphabet dies, and these are seriously some of my favorite dies ever. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the 4th on there. What's nice is that some of the letters that you use the most often, they have doubles up. So there's 2 T's in there because T's are usually something that you need multiples of, or like P's for if you were spelling out like happy birthday or something. Yeah, so super, super awesome set here. And then, of course, this cute little mini machine. All right, let's see. It looks like my 4 moved on me. It did, but that's okay. So you can use like washi tape or Post-it note tape, or even sometimes I'll use just like Post-it notes themselves to hold things into place. But I didn't today, and that's okay. I still think that that 4th looks cute, even though it doesn't have as much gold as I maybe would have preferred. But all right, so we are done with this guy. Let me just move him to the side, and then we will put this away. Oh, I also went out for those Minnesota viewers. Yesterday, I went out with my mom and we got some ice cream because the state of Minnesota is doing, I want to say it's called the MN Scoop, but it's basically an ice cream challenge where you can go and just get, I think it's 6 scoops or, you know, 6 ice creams, I guess, from different places. And you can fill up a punch card, and then you get entered into a drawing to win like travel prizes or free t-shirt, things like that. So it's kind of cool how they do that. And we just really like to go get ice cream in my family. So we were like, sure, why not? Why not participate in this challenge, right? Okay, so here I'm just going ahead and snipping off all the excess cardstock. And I think earlier I was going to tell you what colors I used, and I don't think I did I? Okay, so the colors I used here, for the reds, I've got Real Red and Cherry Cobbler. And then for the blues, I did Misty Moonlight and Balmy Blue. So super cute there. Now I've got all these little bits everywhere. We're just going to shoo them off to the side. Those would be cool confetti pieces. All right. So now what we'll go ahead and do is layer this piece to our base or our mat here. And I like to do this because I think it makes it look a little bit nicer. Just when you can see the color not only in between the pieces, but also popped out on the side. So we will go ahead and just mat this here. Like so, super adorable. And then I'm going to use some ribbon, and this ribbon is actually from the I believe it's called the Flowers for Every Season trim pack. So there's 3 different ribbons that come together, and this is just one of them, and it's beautiful. So I just actually opened this spool of it, and I really love it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around here, and we'll see how I do at tying a bow on camera. We will see if I can accomplish this or not. You know, it's always easier, and then I get on camera and it's like, I can't do it. So let's see. Okay. And if we can't do it, we're just gonna tie a knot. But what I like about this ribbon is that you've got the blue and the white strands in there, and then they've got some like metallic pieces that hold the different strands together. And so they don't like fray or, you know, like come apart, which I think is really cool. Okay, so there's a cute little bow, not as big as that one, but that's okay. And so now we can go ahead and get this onto our card base, which is also basic white. So very red, white, and blue themed card here. So I'm going to just put my seal on there. And then I'll go ahead and center this onto the card base. Like so. And then we will bring in the bone folder to go ahead and give a nice crease there. And I know I've said this before, but in case you are new, I always like to have my card front on before I fold it, because I have been guilty of putting it the wrong way. So I would have it like this and it would open like upside down. So I always like to go ahead and put something on there to try to avoid that issue. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and use some dimensionals. And I'm going to put the dimensionals on all of the points of this star. And that way I can kind of avoid the ribbon there so we don't get like a weird bump in the middle. But yeah, I can't wait to make some Christmas cards with this set. I seriously can't wait. So you guys have to tell me in the comments, if I started posting Christmas card ideas, is it too early or would you like to see them? Because I am definitely itching to make some Christmas cards. I just haven't had a ton of time in my craft room lately. And so I figured that maybe I shouldn't go there quite yet. Okay, so this happy right here is going to be from the A Wish for Everything stamp set. Now this is only half of the stamp set. There's a whole another part. You can see up here it says 2 of 2. This is an awesome stamp set, and it's got this tiny little happy here. It's also got this cursive one down here, but I really liked the look of that smaller one. So we're going to go ahead and get this stamped on a little scrap, and I need to find the scrap in my bucket. Here it is. And we're going to use Poppy Parade ink here. You know what? Earlier I told you I used Real Red and Cherry Cobbler, and that is not true. This is Poppy Parade and Real Red. It's just that Real Red used to be so, like, I used to think that color was so vibrant, and then they came out with Poppy Parade, and I just, like, I love this red. I think it's so stunning. Oh my gosh, I love to see all of you guys saying that it's not too early for Christmas. That makes me so happy. Okay, so I will definitely start getting some Christmas cards made then, because I don't know, I'm just itching for it. I love Christmas. So I can't wait to start planning classes with some of the newer stuff coming out, and I haven't even seen, I've seen a few of the new things that are coming out, but I haven't seen all of it. And I'm so excited. There is, I'll tell you guys that, so Stampin' Up, when you're a demonstrator, if you reach a sales volume, you get to go on a trip that they call the incentive trip. And last year it was canceled, but this year the US demos got to go. Unfortunately, no other demos from other countries got to go because of travel restrictions, but they went to Maui this year. And so I have some demo friends who were in Maui, and so they got some of the new product that's coming out, which is how I've seen it. They shared some pictures and things, and there is a paper coming out that's got cute little like cats and dogs and stockings, and I am so excited for it. It's so cute, but I can't wait to see that whole catalog and to share it with you. Okay, so I'm taking these mini dimensionals here, and I'm going to snip them in half because I need them to be a little bit smaller than they are to fit on these letters. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. This is a little bit more tedious. I don't know, maybe they should make smaller mini dimensionals, like Mini Dimensionals Junior or something. I could have used the strips maybe too, but I think those maybe would have even been a little bit too wide. And then of course there's always the foam adhesive strips. I just don't have mine handy. But so I'm basically using 1 full mini dimensional on each of the letters. I'm just cutting it in half. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, this piece here is not coming off. Okay, we're going to try to cut this with the backing on and then remove the backing and see if that works better. So we'll put it on this H. Oh, and you know what else I'm thinking about too is that I have a show recommendation for anybody who has Disney Plus. If you have not watched Once Upon a Time, I highly recommend it. Yeah, micro dimensionals. Yes, they should. You're always cutting them. I know, me too. I'm always cutting them. But okay, so if you guys have Disney Plus, we started watching over the weekend Once Upon a Time. And I know that that's not a new show. It's been out for a while, but it's been recommended to me. And I usually actually have a harder time watching shows that are recommended to me because the people, at least in the past, the people who have recommended them to me then spoil things. And I won't give you an example because in case anybody hasn't watched one of the shows that I would talk about, I don't want to spoil it for you. So, but I get spoilers, and so I usually don't. Oh, Alicia, you've seen it. Okay, so we started watching it this weekend, and we're already almost all the way through season 1 because I'm just obsessed with it, and I love it. And I'm a little bit bummed because tomorrow's Monday, so I go back to work, so I can't watch it. Can't watch it all day like I did today. No, I'm just kidding. But okay, there we have it, though. That was a super, super quick card, but there's a fun Happy 4th of July card. Do you guys usually send 4th of July cards? I don't know that I ever have, but I will definitely have to now because I've got 2 cute cards that are ready to go out. So maybe these will make their way into some fun club packets for my June or July clubs. So, well, actually, it would have to be for the June club, so they got there on time. But yeah, so thank you so much. Oh, my mom says I can't watch it without her. Yeah, that's the hard part, is that she likes to watch it too. So we have to both be around to be able to watch it. So thank you, Cher, for Cher and Alicia for the card compliment. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please go ahead and do that. That really helps me out on YouTube. And if you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure to do that. That really helps me out on YouTube also. So I am very, very close to 100 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm hoping to get there by the end of June. So if you're not already, I would very much so appreciate a like and a subscribe. So thank you so much for watching. The blog post with the pictures and the measurements will be out tomorrow, Monday morning, June 21st at 8 a.m. on my website. And like I mentioned, once that goes live, I'll post the link to it down in the description box below this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later this week with some pre-recorded videos, but I'll be live again next Sunday. So bye for now.